Hi class, today we will learn how to write a program that accepts the position of a servo motor. That is, I will input on the serial monitor 0 to 180 degree. Okay, and the servo motor will go to the commanded position waiting for the next command from the user. We will be connecting this servo motor to pin number 9. Okay, now this servo motor that I'm talking about, it basically goes to the required position whatever I command it to. If I say 0 degree, the servo motor will align its shaft at 0 degree. If I say 90 degree, servo motor will align its shaft at 90 degree. If I say 180 degree, servo motor will align its shaft at 180 degree. Okay, so that's how the servo motor works. Let's see how we can program it. Now let's go to the Tinkercad platform and search where the Arduino is. So I'll look for Arduino, drag it and place it. Next I will search for a servo. I have found the servo here and I will just align all of this in place. Let's rotate the servo. Okay. And let's do these connections now. So this terminal should be connected to ground. Let's do that. This terminal should be connected to 5 volt. Let's do that also. And this terminal is the signal terminal. Okay, and the signal terminal, it should be connected to a PWM port. We'll be connecting it to pin number 9. Okay, so thus we are done with these connections for the servo motor. Let's see how we can code it. So let's go to code, text. I'll say continue over here, delete the previous code. Okay, and the first line that I'll be using is hash include. I'll be including the library called servo.h. H is for hex file. I'll be including this library. Next, I'll define some few variables that I'll be using ahead. Next, I will initialize an integer variable called integer position. I will initialize it to the value 0. Next, I will initialize the variable called servo pin, and I will initialize it with the value 9. The servo motor is connected to pin number 9, which is a PWM pin. Next, I will initialize a variable called servo delay, and it will be initialized with the value 4000 milliseconds. Next, I will go to void setup and begin serial communication. I will say serial dot begin 9600. 9600 is the baud rate. Here, I will create an object called my pointer. My pointer signifies my servo motor, and in the setup line I will say that my pointer dot attach servo pin. What it does is it lets the microcontroller know that the servo motor is connected to pin number 9. That is, my pointer is connected to pin number 9. Next, let's go to void loop and ask the user to enter the position of the servo motor. Here I will say enter position of servo motor, and I will write a while loop where I will be waiting for the user to enter the position. This function serial.available equal to 0, it will return a 0 value as long as no input is entered. Whenever an input is entered, this equality will not be maintained and the microcontroller will come out of the while loop. Next, I will store the value of the position entered by the user in this variable called POS. Basically, the function serial.parseInt returns the integer value, and this integer value is stored to the variable position. Next, I will print on the serial monitor the position. And I will use the function myPointer.write position so that the servo motor will go to the required position, and I'll give it a delay. The code is complete. Let's check if there are any errors. Let's try running this code. Okay, over here I have forgotten to give a bracket for function. Let's check the code again for errors. Okay, the code is error free. Let's check the serial monitor. Let us enter 0 position for the servo motor. Okay, so shaft is aligned to the 0 position. Next, let's set 30° as the position. Shaft gets aligned to 30°. Let's set 60° as the position. Shaft gets aligned to 60. Let's set 45° as the position. Shaft gets aligned to 45. Let's give 90° as the position. Shaft is aligned to 90°. Let's set 175° as the position. Okay, it's almost close to 180. Let's set it to 180. It should move a little ahead. Let's move a little ahead. Okay, so it's giving a fair range from 0° to 180°. and you can set the servo motor to any random position. Let's run the same code in hardware. So I'll copy this code and go to Arduino IDE and paste it. Let's upload this code and check. So it's compiling the sketch. Okay, the code is uploaded. Now let's learn how to run this code in hardware. So I've got this Arduino over here. I've connected to a servo motor over here. Okay, and I have some attachment over this shaft. And here is my monitor. Okay, so first I'll enter 0 degree. Okay, so the servo is aligned to 0 degree. I'll put 90 degree now. It's gone to 90 degree. I'll enter 180 degree. It has rotated to 180 degree. Now I'll say 135 degree. It's gone to 135. Now I'll say 45 degree. It's gone to 45. I will say 60 degree. It will go to 60. I'll say 30. It will go to 30. Okay, I'll put 20. It will go to 20. 10. 10 degree, and this should be 0 degree. It's gone back to 0 degree. So that's how you program your servo.